What is really... My therapist always makes me do this. Like, what's good? What is good? Even if it's just in your personal life. Like, oh, well, you're easy. You're on a fucking streak. That's what's good. You don't even give a shit about us.
No.
You just like... You're like, I wonder if I get a parking space next season.
I hope Kenya's not listening.
She's on hiatus.
No. I mean, I think I have to remember that, at least for a black person, it's better to be alive anytime in the future than in the past.
Right.
Most likely. So it's better now than 20 years ago. So I guess there's that. Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
It's hard not to be positive about it because you can't be nostalgic about it.
No, still not great. Yeah. No, but it's like I would rather be alive now than 60 years ago.
But I think along those lines, one of the things is that the representations of what we see are more specific now because you can't hide behind this idea that, people only want to see this type of family on TV or that kind of thing. So you're talking about the Huxtables, and that was, for me, that was like one of the first times that I saw situations that were reflective of my own life. And people would come up and say, well, it's not a real family, or it's not a this, or it's not a that. I know plenty of families through my parents and through my, other just circles where black lawyer, black doctor, black whatever, black realtor, black whatever, who had friends and had the best parts for me of the Cosby shows would be at the end when the guest star would have been a musician of amazing note, but that I didn't know. I didn't know who Betty Carter was until that episode where she came in and they give her 10 minutes at the end of the show to sing a song as part of the narrative, that kind of stuff. And so for me as a kid, I go, I don't know who that is, but that song is amazing. Wait for the credits to roll, write the name down, go to the library right after that, realize who this woman is and how amazing she was. And that show just constantly had that kind of stuff. And so I think that now what's happening is so much stuff is happening so much faster, and you have kids whose vision of the world is several increments faster than the people who are trying to create entertainment for them, because now people are trying to match up with these kids in the way that they see the world. And the internet is one way that you see that. I mean, you have to kind of...
Yeah.
If we can last another 30 years, we are living through a tipping point where the syndrome that we've been grappling with will have been overcome.
Yeah.
Right? Like we can all agree on that. It's just, but now it's a question, ironically, of if we are here in 30 years, if we could have what we have today, plus now that we got a Shonda, and then therefore are going to have the 10 Shonda imitators and the 500 like Shonda inspirees and the blah blah blah, like not just confining it to that topic, but keeping it on theme for this episode, but like it. That plus 20 years equals boom. I think we're done. And is that why? So it's like we're having a fever because we're like it's getting too close to that. It's like I don't like all this talk about I keep hearing that I'm white and I just don't like it, and it's like making me uncomfortable. Like I'd never heard that before. It's like, wait, do you mean I'm bad? I don't know what that means. Like I haven't been called white outside of like a Richard Pryor album in like and like so like so America is just like it's having this seismic fucking conniption fit precisely because
we're in the bubble right now.
Because things are almost there.
We're in a place now where you can't. It's a lot harder to walk around and go like, I don't know what that is, or I don't know what that term is, or everything is changing so fast, and they're just throwing these words around. You now have to learn the vocabulary. People are learning that there is a place for themselves in this world, and they're choosing their own definitions, and then they're forcing you to learn the label. Because
what I'm excited about, which I don't think other white people understand about as far as changing times under our feet, is that if it feels like a conveyor belt is making you go like this, like, yeah, your first instinct is something's going wrong, stop it from happening. But much like with MP3 technology or anything else that is just going to happen, the second thing that happens is you now have an unprecedented license to be even more relaxed than you've ever been. Like you can now, pretty soon, if this nightmare that you're worried about where white people are somehow just other people, and that they're always wrong, or it's like you can now you can just go like, yeah, I don't know. Which is like a fun. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. Oh, is that what you call that form of social custom? I certainly wasn't trying to offend anybody. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just white, right? I'm a fucking idiot. Like, isn't that a luxury? Isn't that fun? Like, that's like being in a cruise ship. Excuse me, where's the bathroom? I just took a shit over the rail. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just here. I'm just old and dying on a boat. I don't know. I guess I don't know why I'm like looking at you guys like, right? It's like I have the wrong panel for this.
Nah, it just sounds like business as usual to me.
I think, you know what I do think though? I think white people just also maybe need to relax a little bit. Like, it'll be fine.
We get to now.
You'll be fine. It'll be okay.
It's like not invited to the conversation. Yeah. You don't have to care about Black Panther. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's fine.
You don't have to. You can't make or break a Marvel movie with your Rotten Tomatoes review. Isn't that right. Nice? You can take the day off. You don't have to care. I guess I'm flaunting my advantage of listening to Jessica Gao for however many episodes I've been doing that show, because it's just like that had to really be drilled into me, because I was like we were talking about the Confederate thing, and I was like, I'm still like whatabouting and like yeah, but we haven't seen the show. And I was like, isn't this a slippery slope? And then at some point I like I had like this kind of fit of like, because we were like this disconnect, and I was like, yeah, but Jessica, I feel like I'm Optimus Prime, and all the Autobots are coming to me and saying like, you're Optimus Prime and you're in charge, but we hate you for being in charge, and we want you to stop doing things, but we want you to start doing things different, all this stuff. And she's like, no one said you were Optimus Prime and all this stuff. And it turned into this like really weird like moment where I was like, wait, so I don't have to have an opinion about Confederate?
Yeah.
And she's like, no one asked. No one asked for your opinion about it. And I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, good. Yeah. I don't want to have one. It sounds like a really sticky situation. I'd rather just like look at my Twinkie and eat it. Like what a fucking amazing. I just gained 5 hours of my work week. I don't have to sound off about fucking Confederate and whether it like, and can't you apply that to everything, America? Can't you stop fucking commenting on everything? You don't need your feedback. Is not going to make a difference. It's not going to get you a job. It's not going to keep anything bad from happening. You are dumb, and you're going to stay dumb. And if you're poor, you should do something that makes money, and commenting isn't one of them. And if you're rich, then you're losing money commenting, and if I mention you're stupid, and no one cares, and I hate you.
Check out the flow chart.
Yeah, just go look at my flow chart.
Just look at the flow chart. And don't get caught in the loop.